Are they here for a season? Are they here for a lifetime? Because if they're here for a season, we can roll with that too. I need to know where to place them. I need to know what part of the house they can go in, what part of the house they can't. If they destiny helpers, I need to know what part of the house they can go in, what part of the house they can't. Okay? You need to have boundaries in place for your relationships in your house. You need to have boundaries in place. Your friends should know your boundaries. People that you are in close relationships should know your boundaries. They should know when they come to your house, they can't do any and everything. I don't care what you do at your house. At this house, you don't do that. I remember there was there was an incident, not an incident. I wouldn't call it incident. It was just something that happened. Why call it incident? I don't know. Anyway, so when I was submitting myself to the Lord, and I was like, everybody around me knew it. It was not a secret. Everybody around me knew it. Because one weekend I went from drinking and doing whatever like all day to the very next weekend. I want to say like maybe the weekend after that. I was like, the Lord, He had changed me radically and was like, put all of it away. You're not doing it no more. Snatched me real quick. Okay? Got me together real quick. And so there were people around me that watched this transformation. And from that point forward, I was like, I don't want any alcohol in my house. They knew that. They knew Chanel don't let alcohol in the house. Chanel don't drink no more. Chanel don't want alcohol in the house. And I remember there was this one time we were having a group of friends. We were having like what were we doing? We was having game night, and for whatever reason, I decided to host it at my house. I don't know. That's not even really like me to host something at my house like that. But anyway, I did. I hosted the game night for this particular time at my house, and one of my friends, she knew that I didn't drink like that, and I think my other friends knew, so they knew I didn't drink at my house. And one of my friends had, I think it was their first time coming to the house, but they didn't know like I didn't drink. But my other friend did, and she was at the door. So I didn't even see what happened at first until like I turn around and I'm hearing a conversation. But he walks in with like a bottle of wine, I believe, and she's like, "Oh, Chanel don't allow alcohol in her house." And I think he like politely just wouldn't put it back in the car or whatever. But that's what I mean by you have to have boundaries. Anything can't go at your house, and you to have people around you that also know, hey, this person don't allow this. So if they don't allow it, I'm not gonna allow somebody else to come in this person's space and do something